If you live in a multi-bicycle household like I do, you're probably familiar with this type of arrangement where the bikes all just kind of lean against each other, and whoever went out for a bike ride last, their bike's on top, so it's nice for them because they can just grab their bike, head out for the next ride. But if I want to ride this bike, then gotta move this one out of the way, kind of lean it against myself, bring this one out. It's a hassle, right? You want to have all of your bikes be accessible without having to move other bikes. And if you're in a situation like I am, where you keep your bikes in this tiny shed, then gotta come up with a better solution. And I was skeptical at first when these guys approached me to review their BikeNook, because my bike has a platform on the back right here, which I use to carry stuff. So this wasn't exactly going to work because it wasn't going to be able to go through the platform to reach the bike seat. So I was wondering how I would be able to use a BikeNook, even though it'd be awesome to have one bike out of the way and be able to access the other one. So I tried the BikeNook without this top piece, and it actually works pretty well. I'll show you what I've done here. Just back up a bit. So the BikeNook actually does work with a bike that has a platform on the back if you leave the top off. You just do that. Now that bike's out of the way. I can take this bike if I need to. First order access for both bikes. That's pretty sweet. So I'll give you a closer look at how that ends up working. It actually works to my advantage that the wheel itself kind of flops off to the side. They did send a clasp that's able to keep the wheel in line with the frame, which would probably look good if you had more vertical space than I do. But as you can see, this is quite a tight spot to get a bike upright. And down in here, you can see that the BikeNook just feeds between the wheel and that support. So when I pull the bike out of there, it just kind of neatly is able to escape. And when I put it back, it works. So that's kind of cool. Probably not how they intended me to use it, but that's how I'm going to be using it. And now I'm able to get either bike out. If I go for a ride, I can grab mine, and if my wife needs her bike, she can grab hers without us having to jostle bikes around. So thanks guys for sending that over, and if you guys want to get the BikeNook, I'll leave a link in the description for the video below. Cheers.